Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
I'm looking for Caro.
Eba.
Show me Caro.
Eba.
Sissy Caro.
Eba. Carry your body necessary. Is necessary.
Caro, that's not how to sing this song.
Caro.
No.
Caro, baby.
Oh! Stop. Hello everyone. Welcome again. My name is Ngozi, and on this webisode of the Thengeeshow, Amaka and I are discussing. Amaka, welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
We're discussing the westernization of Nigeria.
Yep.
Of everything that we are.
Yep.
We are. It's tough to say I'm a proud Nigerian because a lot of things are not great.
But why?
Yeah.
Why?
I've missed you.
Why should you not be proud of being a Nigerian?
No, Amaka, I don't know if I'm...
We carry first in everything because we cannot argue that one.
No. Amaka,
we carry first in everything.
No, I'm proud of me as Ngozi, and Nigeria has played a big role in who I am. I don't know if I'm proud of Nigeria as a country. You know what I mean? About where we are.
Yes, I feel that we still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go.
Yes.
You know, and we have principalities in high places that are trying to do some kind of thing, shooting spiritual arrows with spiritual bows, spiritual cutlass, but we are going to, by the special grace of God, we are going to tackle it.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
But on this episode, what we're focusing on is the westernization of everything that we are about. People are no longer just... Let's start from our music. Yeah, we have 4 things: our music, our fashion, even our children and our families, and even the way we relate in our relationships.
Hey, baby girl.
Our music.
Oh, baby girl. You feel me, baby girl? Let's ride, baby girl.
You know,
let's go, baby
all
girl.
These artists
boom,
want
boom,
to
baby
sound,
girl.
very
boom,
Western.
boom, baby girl. Boom, boom, baby
and
girl.
Then they talk
do the
Amaka,
snap back.
Amaka
do the
has
snap back. Oh, eledami, oh.
So, I think there's a reason why artists like Flavor are in a niche of their own.
Yes,
It's because they have stuck to their Nigerianness. You know, we went out recently and they were playing, you know, the normal, you know, oh wow, it's your birthday. And we went back nostalgia. It was very nice and we liked the R&B and everything. But the minute they started, everybody
I know
went
one Ferrari, I know one designer. Just give me the ring and I'll give you my love.
Amaka is going to, you're going to have to stop singing.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now, what I'm saying is this, why is it that everything Nigerian we want to westernize? Our music, we've westernized our music so much that the ones that now sound real Nigerian are now the ones that people suddenly becomes like a novelty.
We follow
Yankee. Oh my gosh, Flavor, he's so Fino.
Fino is very original.
I've fallen in love with him.
I like Olamide as well.
Exactly.
I like
but everybody has sold out.
And I don't want to. Still very original when it comes to culture.
It's very few. Everybody else is very you know, and they want to sound. Then maybe they'll not add a few Nigerian things, and they'll even speak they'll speak the pidgin with Fune.
And then we have so many instrumental stuff that we can, you know, use. Like
we don't even use our instruments anymore.
Exactly, everybody is doing, you know, hip hop style. They'll mix it with Yoruba, mix it with Mbok, you know, Calabar, everything, you know, Makosa, you know.
And somebody told me once when I challenged this, and the person said no, that at the end of the day, you don't want to only operate on a national scale, you want to operate on a global scale. And I said what I've realized with all these diluted Nigerian music is that you only appeal to Nigerians in diaspora. You don't appeal to foreigners. So when they say, oh, I sold out the concert in DC, you sold out to the Nigerians living in DC.
Why can't they sell the concert out in India?
No, that's what I'm saying. So
they should remix the Indian. Why must they follow Yankee?
But now that you have mentioned India, the Indians are one group of people that have stayed true to themselves. Their culture is so strong in everything that they do.
And even them Chinese as well, you know, they follow their culture.
It might be something about Nigerians feeling inferior. I don't know if it's the fact that we feel inferior.
We want to overdo.
We want to overdo in everything that we want to overdo. No, not overdo. We want to westernize.
We want to follow them.
Guys, let's bring our music back home. And I honestly believe that. So, for example, the band. I think, my personal opinion is that the reason why Kanye and who's the other guy? Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Yeah. Why they signed him onto their own label was the fact that he was very Nigerian. There was a fella. People were comparing him to fella, which is
exactly
huge.
He had this like African,
yes,
you know, African
concept.
And
I think he's losing it.
He has lost it.
There's just something more Western about it, and it then dilutes.
But I still like his songs.
I know, I love the band. Oh my God,
baby, I don't mean to bother you. Oh, to bother you. Can I have some of your time? I don't even know that song.
You see?
Some of your time.
No, they don't do much for me. I think when you stay true to what is a natural thing for you and to bring your culture out to the world, I think that's what the world appreciates, because the rest of it, they already know it.
We should embrace our culture.
Yes, that's music.
We should embrace
fashion.
Our culture.
And this fashion, this westernization of Nigerian fashion is the primary reason why women double knot their wrapper in front.
You see somebody with big tummy. I don't know if you're pregnant. I don't know what is going on inside there. You
now
knot it. What are you knotting? You knot it plus the one that is there, the thing will be like this. And then you now be... Can't you tie
I'll talk about
wrapper normally?
But guys, let me say something. The westernization of our fashion, I give kudos to the big, the Land Raider Silvers.
Yeah.
Because they take our fabric, and even though they westernize it, you really don't lose the Nigeria.
Yes.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Even out there, they are beginning to appreciate.
They absolutely are.
I
get that. When they take Nigerian fashion and bring in a little bit of westernization. But then I don't like it when you take something that is Nigerian and completely try to make it Western. It's a forced fit. That's my problem. So guys,
use Ankara and sew leggings.
Yes. Now everybody has a wig. There's nothing wrong with wearing a wig.
There's nothing wrong with
because it's easier.
Yeah.
You just put your hair down and you put the wig on.
Not the one that you go and do Didi under. I don't know what is going on under.
When you not get from your poor husband.
You cannot do that.
You
want to lose your marriage.
No,
it's not done now.
People do Didi under and they wear wigs. And if you want to wear a wig, you want to wear your wig. There's nothing wrong with that. But then that's how you know that we're losing it, because when people now go natural, it's a big deal. Oh, the big chop.
But I've started seeing people doing owu and thread.
That thing.
You see? That's culture now. Owu and thread. Will you carry owu and thread? Because you can't carry owu and thread.
I won't carry owu
and thread. Boho to the front.
I don't know why that thing is coming back.
Well, I like it, But if I was going to do it, I would do it something like a blonde or gold or something different. And then we make one boho.
Sorry, wait.
Then I do boho.
Wait, you do thread with blonde thread.
Of course, now blonde thread. Now make it boho to the side now.
Continuing with our westernization of Nigeria, we also want to westernize our children.
Yes. And I think that is...
It is awful. Down to the schools they go to, our children can no longer speak. Somebody once said, why should my son learn how to speak Igbo? It's not an economically profitable language.
Why?
I was like, wow.
Why?
That is
it annoys me when I see kids who can't even speak their mother tongue.
The children, grown men, 40-year-old, be like, oh my God, I can't really speak Igbo or Yoruba. Oh, cute.
I lost sheep.
Well, you know what? Let's even say you can't speak the language because growing up, your parents didn't speak it, you didn't learn, and so on and so forth. Are you proud of who you are? When I say that, I mean, did you change your name? When most people that went to school abroad, we used to talk about this thing. I went to school in Atlanta. The airport in Atlanta was called Hartsfield International Airport. So we used to talk about that everybody had a Hartsfield name. So every Bimbola came and became Abby because you wanted to make it easier for the people to pronounce your name.
Yeah.
So like me, my name is Ngozi, but when they're ready, they call me Angie or just call me Angie. After a while, I just stopped. No, my name is Ngozi.
At least you can teach them. They learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
They learn.
Because all these Asians, we never call them Nguyen. It was always when, he. You have to pronounce their names.
If you're Igbo, teach your kids how to speak Igbo.
People are saying now,
if you're Calabar, teach them how to speak Calabar.
Teach them how to speak your local language. I think it's very important in holding on to our heritage.
At least they should know the basic things that, at least, not hey yo, mommy, how you doing? You doing
People
good?
are sending their kids to school now, talking about, I like the way they teach in that school. The children, they speak really clearly.
With phone?
Yes. And I've seen that what they're referring to is that they want their child to speak phone. And I said to myself, we grew up, we didn't speak phone. And I think we're fine. If you
check their results,
so let's
English phonetics, A1. Yoruba, F9.
There's
Igbo,
nothing wrong.
F9.
There's
Mbok,
nothing wrong with
F9.
us
Why?
letting our children embrace their culture, because then they will go, when they grow up, if they don't have a rooting, they will grow up and they'll get lost in the Western culture. And whether you like it or not, it's not who they are. They're not American. They could have been born. You could have left Nigeria and gone to give birth to them in America, but true to them, their culture, they are Nigerians. And you need to at least root them.
Make them very proud of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Of who they are, not necessarily what the leaders have made our country become.
Exactly.
But take the good out of it and let them be proud of who they are as Nigerians.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you have a lot of children now.
Parents, I'm begging you guys, please.
It's very important.
Especially for your kids.
Yeah.
It is necessary.
Then I wanted to talk about Westernization as it relates to even our relationships as well. With our parents, our marriages.
Because we're not talking about our parents. In those days, that's when it's cancelled. Now this 21st century.
It's too
packaging.
It's too. See, even with women, yes, they said submit to your husband, and in those days, women used to serve their husbands like lords. You know, till now, traditional wedding, people make fun of it because traditional wedding, the girl has to kneel down. Ancient. No, you have to kneel down to give your husband the palm wine, and people will make fun of it, like, you better enjoy that because that's the last time she's gonna kneel down to you.
But these are certain things that these are things that you should actually do in your home.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with submitting.
Time. Not all the time.
Submission is not about being a slave to anyone. Submission is simply about respect. Like now, the way children refer to their parents and the parents will say, oh no, he's not disrespecting me, it's just the way he calls me.
Another thing that annoys me is when a woman, at least you should respect your man enough to allow him play his role as a man.
I completely agree.
It's not when a man says A, you as a woman, because of Western, you say B or A,
or
man to man,
your
woman
man
to woman.
That's
so wrong.
Because we're modern now, you say things like, oh, see your head. Don't mind this. You know, you make jokes like that because you've watched it on TV and people talk to their husbands anyhow.
No, it's a no-no.
Don't emasculate him.
Well, we're not talking about relationships, are we?
Both relationships and marriage. Because I'm hoping that people who are in relationships is because you want it to lead to marriage. I recently put, I was doing an experiment and I put this picture up on Instagram, on Facebook, and people commented because I was talking about, you know, weave and this posing, when people want to pose, you know, and I said, for me, this is my natural pose. And everybody said the one in the middle is the one that they would holler at because she looks fierce. She looks
She had the weave.
Yeah, she's the weave, and she has this fierce pose. Yeah, she has this fierce pose, like, you know. But if you look natural and more relaxed, then people are.
But you have to have different looks now. You have Caro, dog face, sexy, cute.
Then I didn't know.
Serious.
No, I didn't know I took it. No, guys, we're losing. Amaka, stop it. No, wait. We're moving away from the point. The point of this episode is we as Nigerians should be proud of who we are.
Exactly.
If you don't have anything to give to the world, then what you do when you get there is you get lost in the world. You get to England and you start to speak like you're British and war and why and oh my God, why?
Let it end there.
And then you go to Dubai and literally you start.
Are you going to speak Arab?
I just came back. You know,
Are you going to speak Arab?
Then you go to Belgium. You want to sound like them. You go to America. You want to sound like them. What is your identity? And yes, our country has. I weep when I think about the issues we have in Nigeria. It doesn't mean that it should start from you. The only place where we're not westernized is in the area of chopping money and being.
That's one we cannot.
No, we can't be westernized there.
We cannot carry that. That is when the real typical you from the rooted
it?
village.
And so what?
It will come out. Your ancestor will rise. Ego, money is powerful. In Nigeria, money is powerful.
Don't lose your Nigerianness. Apparently, a lot of young girls don't want to wear Nigerian clothes.
If you don't want to embrace your Ankara, you can look at myself and Ngozi.
Kim Kardashian has come. I mean, that is why we're wearing Ankara today. Exactly. But anybody that knows me knows that I
Tomorrow night, Kim K should wear Ankara now. Ankara slits everywhere. Everybody's wearing Ankara.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes.
Why? Why do you have to wait for that?
No, but you know what? I won't take away from the fact that for a lot of people, she's a trendsetter. So there's nothing wrong with setting a trend and following it, but don't lose yourself in the process. How about you take that trend and make yourself better, as opposed to losing yourself and following the trend? That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
So let's not lose our Nigerianness, because that is what makes you uniquely you. If you lose your Nigerianness, then you have nothing. I don't care how long you've lived abroad, even if you have American friends, I always say to people that those of you who went to school in America and got there and tried to sound, oh my God, I'm so American, you were not unique. It's the ones who stayed Nigerian that people were like, oh wow, where are you from? And and I want to get to know you because there's something different about you. But if you try to sound like the rest of us, it's like.
And I noticed something, when you speak your local dialect, people intend to say you're local or you're Raz. No, they actually prefer, most people prefer people that speak phonetics than people who actually, you know, who are real, down to earth.
It will pass.
I know how to speak my local.
Absolutely.
I want to learn more. I'm telling you, better speak your sukwa, you know, your mother tongue.
If you can learn a little bit. Learn.
Even I'm so much in love with Akwa Ibom.
Mbok is nice. Is that right? Stop. Is that right or wrong? What you're speaking, is it?
I'm singing a song, but I know I'm saying something. I'm still trying to learn Akwa
Guys,
Ibom.
let's stay firm, grounded in our roots.
Please,
let's give our children something to tell people about when they travel.
Culture.
Yeah, absolutely. When they travel, even the Americans are looking for a way to trace the Black Americans. Well, they're looking for ways to trace them back to their lineage and where they're from.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't have a lot of foreign affiliations, but at the base of who you are, let your true Nigerianness
identity come out.
Yes, absolutely.
And we believe in this country.
Yes, we
Nigeria
do.
is a great country.
At some point, maybe not in our generation, but one day.
And I'm proud to be Nigerian.
Yeah. Up Nigeria.
But Nigerians.
Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments, please make them. Keep it real.
Yes.
If you have anything you want me to talk about, please send an email to the email address on the screen. Until next time, my name is Ngozi.
And I'm Amaka.
Thank you for watching.